Friday, the 23rd day in the month of January 2023. Welcome to another edition of Sports Update here on RemoTv. I am not your number one jiggy of sport, Ogunleye Oluwapelumi Peter. Of course, this past weekend we had a lot of activities unfold in the Nigerian Premier League and also in the English Premier League. However, we had our wonderful guys come up high in the Italian Serie A, talking about Victor Osimhen and Lookman Ademola. We would be doing a lot of score reviews and game outline today in this edition of Sports Update. Firstly, you know how we do it. I give you the gist from the local scene, which is the Nigerian Professional Football League that is now called the Nigerian Premier League. About a few weeks ago, we had the Minister of Sports say NPFL will now be addressed as the Nigerian Premier League. So we had a lot of games happen this weekend in the Nigerian Premier League, and of course, like usual, we saw a lot of shockers, and I'll be giving you the score outline of the game that happens. And we saw Aqua United defeat Nasarawa United 3-0 on the away ground. We saw Lobby Stars defeat Abia Warriors 1-0. Kwara United stooped to a defeat from Bendel Insurance 1-0. Rangers and Sunshine Stars played a single draw of 1-1. Plateau United defeated Enyimba 2-1, and Doma United defeated Dakada FC 1-0, amongst many other games. That is what NPFL is all about. You know, you cannot just predict what the game outline is going to be like. It is full of shocker. It is full of surprises. It is full of the game itself. You know, gone are those days when they used to say, away teams don't win games. Away teams don't win games. Now, away team will come to your home ground and defeat you flawlessly. That is just what the game of football in the Nigerian Premier League is all about. And this week also, we will be seeing a lot of games happen. Both home and away. And I tell you, it is going to be a shocker as it used to be. Moving quickly to what happened in Barcelona in Spain, as the case may be. We saw FC Barcelona, the main side, the male team of FC Barcelona defeats Real Madrid in the Spanish Supercopa 3-1. They won the Supercopa. And yesterday also we saw the feminine team defeat their own opponent to clinch the Supercopa also. So this year we had the male team of FC Barcelona win the Supercopa, and also the feminine team win the Supercopa, and that is why I'm on their regalia this morning. You can see me in the Spotify regalia, FC Barcelona. I rep FC Barcelona, and I am proud these guys are doing well. And you know, like they used to say, this is the beginning of a lot of greater things to come for FC Barcelona. There was a time they were down. Now they are coming up, not even with the likes mind of Pedri, Gavi, and a lot of other young players we have in the FC Barcelona squad. I believe they will do better than they've always. Quickly away from that, let us go to the games that happened in the English Premier League this weekend. Firstly, we saw Liverpool play against Chelsea, and the game ended 0-0. Well, I really don't know what to say about these two teams. They are struggling presently. Talking about the Merseyside and the Blues, they are really struggling, and they are just trying to find their grips. So when I saw Chelsea Liverpool, I was like, well, let us see who is going to come out better. But at the end of the day, the game ended goalless 0-0. Well, maybe Liverpool is not better than Chelsea, and Chelsea is not better than Liverpool at this point. But I cannot wait to see these guys come back to the best they've always been. I cannot imagine Salah struggling, Firmino struggling in that team. No, they need to do better. The league is coming to an end gradually. If they cannot get their grips now, I really don't know if they will make it to the top 4 to qualify for next season's UEFA Champions League. And to the stunner of the weekend, Arsenal defeated Manchester United 3-2. Arsenal defeated Manchester United. You know, one thing is since the season began, I have been a big fan of Arsenal. The Gunners, they've been at their best. You know what? They don't have the best of starting 11. They don't have the best of squad. They don't have the best of coaching crew. But the hunger in this guy is one that you would never see in any of the remaining teams. They are always hungry to score. They are always hungry to dominate. They possess the game 24/7. Whenever you see them on the pitch, you see them with the anger. You see them with the hunger. You see them with the vibe to win the game. And that was the only edge they had yesterday over Manchester United. However, Manchester United did their best, but you know, like Yoruba used to say, Arsenal were too much for them to consume. They were too much for them to consume, and they came yesterday. And presently, Arsenal is seated on top of the English Premier League table with 5 points difference from Manchester City, their immediate rival. Well, Manchester City is also doing their best, but you know, at this point, I feel Arsenal doesn't have a match. They are going and they will keep going. They will not stop anytime soon. Congratulations to Arsenal. Congratulations to their coach who has come to change the whole ideology, to change the whole mentality of these guys. I tell you, Arteta is one of the best coach we've ever seen this season, and I don't see him performing worse till the end of the season. All right, to another wonderful story of this edition. You know, a lot of people have said a lot of things about Victor Osimhen. Last season, he was at the top of his game, but some things led to other things that made him deteriorate in his performance. Now, this season, Victor Osimhen is one of the best attackers we've ever had in all top European teams this season, and I mean it. Victor Osimhen presently has 13 goals for Napoli. 13 goals for Napoli. Tell me which other striker can do this thing this season. Osimhen is hot. And not just Osimhen. Lookman Ademola is doing well for his team. He also has 11 goals. 11 goals for his team. I tell you, these two guys are out presently in the Italian Serie A, and they are dishing it back to back to back to back. No rival, no fair, and the ideology they carry presently is a winning mentality. They want to win every game and they want to dominate. And I just hope at the end of the season, one of those guys will come out as the highest goal scorer of the Italian Serie A. And I hope injuries will not set in for them, because presently they are on fire and they are delivering the best of performances we could ever see from players in the top 5 European League. All right, before I go in this edition of Sports Update, let me give you one big match that will be happening this week in the Nigerian Premier League, and that is the match between Remo Stars, the Sky Blue Stars, and 3SC Shooting Stars of Ogbomosho. It is going to be a tough match. I tell you, at Ikene Stadium, Remo Stars Stadium in Ikene, it is of course going to be a tough match. I promise you, I will be there live, because that is one game you cannot afford to miss out on. We will be seeing the fight between Remo Stars coach Daniel Ogumondede and Shooting Stars coach, popularly known as the Oracle. It is going to be a derby that we cannot afford to miss out on this week in the Nigerian Premier League. And personally, I am rooting for Remo Stars, because you know, since the season started, their first 2 games has been a boom for them. 6 points in the bag. Going also to face Shooting Stars, they are going to fight for another 3 points to make it 9 points, fighting for the top lots on their group. It is going to be a wonderful experience, but I tell you, I am not ruling out Shooting Stars, because these guys are doing very well for the team. But to be candid, I am not ruling any of these teams out, either Remo Stars or Shooting Stars. I believe they are going to deliver, because these teams are one of the best teams we have in the Nigerian Premier League, and it is going to be a derby to always remember. This will be all on this edition of Sports Update. Like I used to tell you, whatever you do, wherever you are, always try to enjoy the best of sport. You can follow us on every of our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter at official RemoTv. And you can also check us out on our website at www.remotv.com.ng. As you go into this new week, stay sharp, stay jiggy, and enjoy the best of sport. I still remain your #1 jiggy presenter, Ogunleye Oluwapelumi Peter, the #1 jiggy of sport. Bye for now.